welcome to the Innovation Lab. So a few weeks ago, I made a video to show the experiment that I performed to see if it would be possible to drive a 48 volts 1800 watts DC brushless motor using a constant current DC to DC boost converter like this guy here. So the goal of that experiment was to see if we can drive a 48 volts DC brushless motor using a lower voltage battery, like a 12 volt battery or 24 volt battery or a 36 volt battery efficiently by using this boost converter to step up that voltage. So, but at the end of that video and the project, I realized that basically all I did was to kind of use the DC to DC boost converter to step up the voltage, and that was successful, and we used it to kind of drive this DC brushless motor. So it ended up being a kind of an exercise for this motor to drive it, but then there was no load, actual load on the DC motor. So in the end of the video, I promised you guys that I will make a follow-on video to actually figure out a way to put a load on this motor, and then we check again the performance of the DC to DC boost converter. But then I've been thinking about how I am going to do this without actually having to build an e-bike or an electric scooter or something that's kind of a huge project. But then luckily, as I was going through and doing some cleaning in my garage, so I realized that I had this old alternator that I replaced from one of my vehicles, and I still had it here. And so I was thinking that there could be a way that I can use this alternator as a load on the DC brushless motor, so that way we can use it to actually test the performance of the motor. So what I'm planning here is going to be very simple. So it's either we use a 12 volt or 24 volt lead acid battery system, or we use a 12 volt or 24 volt lithium phosphate battery system like we've seen here to drive the DC to DC boost converter to step it up to 48 volts, and then it goes into the motor controller, and it drives the motor. Then we figure out a way to actually connect them through maybe a pulley, or I have to think about something that I can do, maybe see if I can do a 3D print of a fixture to couple the DC motor to the alternator. Then we put a load on the output of the alternator. So that way, that load is going to be an electrical load, but it will somehow correlate to the horsepower of the DC brushless motor. So all of this is kind of in theory, and this is what I'm planning to do, and we will see if we can make that happen. So this will kind of be another phase of the experiment, and if you would like to see how this goes, and if you're not yet a subscriber and you would like to get notified when we make that video, don't forget to subscribe. Also, I wanted to get you guys feedback and input into this. If you have done something similar to this in the past, please drop us a comment and your suggestions, and maybe the do's and don'ts, or the mistakes you've made, so we don't have to repeat them. And if you're somebody that knows a lot about alternators, because I may have to go in and figure out how to repair this alternator myself. So if you have done something like that in the past, please feel free to give us your comments, your notes, and this could be a project that we can work together as a community of the Innovation Lab. Also, I wanted to mention that we always have multiple DIY projects going on, and there's kind of a function of having time to complete them and having all the parts to complete them to make the videos. And that's sometimes seems to be a lengthy process, and we will get to it. I just wanted you guys to know that if I made a promise that I will make a follow-on video, be it on my solar generator project or my power inverter project or my MPPT charge controller project, the video that I released last week, I am still working on them, and those videos will be coming out soon. I actually just received some solar panels that was donated for my tests, and I will be hooking those up, and that will be my experiment for this weekend. So if I made you guys promises, I am working on it, and those videos are going to be coming out as I finish the projects. All right, I just wanted to mention that and to let you know, if you're new here, that we have many different projects that we are working on that will you might find interesting. If you want to subscribe to the Innovation Lab, that might be a good idea. All right, my friends, so that's it for this video. My intention was to make this a quick update video to show you guys what I am planning, and also to let you guys know that I did not forget my promise that I was going to make a follow-on video to actually load test this setup using the DC to DC boost converter to make sure that it actually performs efficiently. And if you're new to our channel and you like this video, please consider subscribing to the Innovation Lab so that you get notified when we make future videos and future updates to this design, and possibly when we get to actually build an e-bike system with this DC brushless motor and this configuration. All right, I know this probably doesn't make any sense. It's something I'm used to saying, but I will see you guys in the next video.